right, Evan Ginsberg back with another edition of Evan Ginsberg's Legends TV, wishing everybody a happy and healthy holiday season. And we're dedicating this show to the memory of my dear friend Scott Epstein, a wrestling agent who unfortunately passed yesterday in a tragic accident. And we will be having a full-length show about Scott in the very near future. But before that, we want to introduce my very special guest host, not one but two, in poet John Winnell and author Carmen Colon. How are you guys doing today?
Oh, pretty good, you know. How
right.
you doing?
All right.
Beautiful day.
And you're going to do a poetry set later, and we're looking forward to that. And tell us what's been doing with you since we last saw you here.
Oh, you know, just been busy, been up and down, you know, illness and health and all of the above and exciting things. And of course, I wanted to also do a shout out and you know, my condolences to Scott Epstein's family. And I saw these photographs, and it brings everything home, unfortunately. But we have to focus on the positives, even in these times of tragedy. There's always tragedy, and have to go forward.
The holiday season can be a joyous time and can also be a tough time for a lot of people.
Of course, it can be lonely and also beautiful.
And last week we did a full-length concert with Edwin Vasquez Musico, which was quite spiritual and beautiful.
It was amazing.
Thank you. And for those of you who need a lift, check out that archive. It really was incredible. Edwin did the Cape Man soundtrack with Mark Anthony and Paul Simon, world-class musicians.
Very exciting stuff. Yeah, very beautiful show. Great show, very musical. And we'd go out to Edwin and all the fellows and the ladies involved. It was a touching show.
I hear he's coming back.
Absolutely. Edwin's our semi-house band. He's
amazing.
He's always here one way or the other. And 2 weeks back we did a best of the music here on the show, and it was a mix of hip-hop, R&B, everything.
You always have everything.
Yeah, we had Carol Williams and Carol Douglas, Doctor's Orders.
Absolutely,
and,
I remember that.
Some amazing people. So Carmen, what's doing with you? You're an author. Tell us about your book.
Oh, well, the last time I was here, I talked about the children's book, which is doing well. It's in English and Spanish. It's called Out on a Limb. But I wanted to bring the other book that I wrote, my very first, actually called Defining Moments. And it's semi-autobiographical. It's about when the tough times get you to a point where you feel like you can't go any further. And then...
Like my day yesterday. Yeah.
And then, you know, miracles happen, and all of a sudden you find that boost of strength to keep going, and then you find that it's the beginning of something larger than you could ever expect. So it's motivational, it's inspirational, it's funny, and it's on the usual. It's on the internet and on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, and it's called Defining Moments, and I wrote it in 2008, and it was the beginning of my writing career, I guess, as you can say it. I do
Great
blog
cover.
articles.
Look at that.
Oh, my son did the cover.
Like a Barbie doll.
My son did the cover, and
Carmen is Barbie.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to look at that new Barbie that came out yesterday on Facebook. I'm not that Barbie. And
she's the other Barbie.
I'm the other Barbie. And I write for the Good Men Project, and I write about parenting. I do a little bit of everything, as you know. I'm an engineer by trade, and there's a new company called Gotham Cyber Media Solutions, so I do all my media solutions, and when we talk about social networking,
right,
I use all of my engineering background to do that, so it's gothamcyber.net. You have to check it out.
And shout out to all our Brooklyn Tech friends and alumni.
Shout out to Brooklyn Tech.
Right.
I wore my Brooklyn chain for them.
There you go. There you go. And speaking of Brooklyn, I wrote a book about growing up in Brooklyn, and there's actually a chapter about Brooklyn Tech.
Yeah.
It's called Apartment 4B, like in Brooklyn, and it's a short story collection. And it's all about the turbulent East 60s and 70s in East Flatbush, which was a tough time back then. It was really the good, the bad, and the ugly of growing up in Brooklyn in the 60s and 70s. And I also want to show my usual co-host, Steve Ludwig. He did a book called See You and CCU, which is about his surviving open heart surgery, done in a comical way. And he's interesting guy. You know, you take a tragedy and you turn it into something humorous. And we wanted to show this as well. And also we have a T-shirt for the show for Legends TV and Legends TV and radio. Oops, this way, sorry. and on the back is Steve Ludwig's classic pop culture, and the front is Legends TV and Legends Radio. And what we're doing is offering the 2 books and the T-shirt for $25. And should anybody choose to support Indie Everything, we will acknowledge you on all 3 shows. That's right, as a supporter of the arts. And what we want to do now is go to John Winnell for a poetry set. I think that'll bring in the new year and end the old one just right.
Yeah, I'm going to, in fact, I'll read some old and some new from my chapbook. Poems for everyday people. And these poems I'm going to read deal with the temporariness of times and forging ahead. And this first one's called A Cold, Cold Touch of Tenderness. A deep ripple in a naked pond, I gaze into a chasm of eternity, casting forth like a stone that is quietly engulfed. The illusion that Faust bedraggled with boredom, where even the meadowlark has lost its sweet melody. I contemplate the everlasting and take away my gaze, lest the punishment be too severe. My body a cylinder of loneliness, congested as a rusty spoke, I spin wildly beneath a morning oak that has ridden its fruit along a paved road, providing nourishment to the greedy night. Cries in the wind, I hear her, like migrating butterflies seeking the intoxication of sultry air. I hover near a flame. She clutches me to her chest, covered in linen, weak as a drunken pony. How many days of self-flagellation, the body broken, not with disease but with longing. The punishment of abandonment, relived in the mirror, is cast like an immortal stone into a darkened pond. This one's called The Purity of Night. Wind curls flow late this evening, shuddering trees now bare, their spiky branches supplicating to the clouds. The air is scented as winter and its sleepy fog creep upon us. Even the sky darkens early, quietly covering the city's blemishes. Within this narrow crevice of time, while windows are encrusted with frosted tapestries, we begin to see beauty in the desolation, refinement in the ashes, the curved lip of the moon, an infinity of light beckoning. How all living things slip beneath the sand only to be rediscovered. The pearl of illusion keeps us strong, forever relevant in the weary world. The strength to touch while pillars are tumbling around us. This is an older one. This is called Van Gogh's Cypress. Pungent odors of earth emerge through infinite amber fields. You stop to watch a cloud of menacing crows devour insects hidden between reeds. Apple and pear blossoms open, fragile buds, aromatic temptations to intoxicated honeybees. Alone you scratch lines, implanting tendrils like a jackstraw. Ever so keenful eye, the sower tossing seed, miners emerging from a soiled pit, harassed by light and exhaustion, you flood onto white canvases. A cypress stands in a field, a lookout for predators, the foolish sun, the incessant nagging of flowers. Worn out by drinking, you return to that yellow house whose cracking green floor and red blanket are surrounded by silent objects which seem to have fallen through the sky. Plagued by murderous dreams, you return to the garden to wrestle with angels, yet unlike Jacob, you awaken destitute, bothered by the sun whose presence hisses through the window slats, announcing another day's struggles with the wind. And I want to end on this. called The Fertility of Silence. In the warmth of the apartment, silence echoes. Storms of previous evenings have left their scars, only to dissolve within morning's breath. To await the arrival of the wounded blackbird, scurrying behind a naked branch, whose limbs now sleep, reveals fruit in spring's bacchanal, where the vines sag from budding grapes. Still, I ponder life's disappointments, or is everything just an illusion where time is fluid and there really is no past? Things travel in circles. What was resolved in the mind repeats forever, hidden in yesterday's thoughts, where deeds remain as fresh as the scent of rain, even after the clouds have dissipated. Thank you. Happy New Year.
There you go. And John, please tell the viewers how they could get your chapbook.
Yeah, you can contact me at johnwinnell@yahoo.com, and I'm at Facebook, and just poems for everyday people, and just give me a drop or a hit through those, and we'll be happy to accommodate.
Well, let's make sure they get it right. To spell your name is J-O-N.
J-O-N.
J-O-N Winnell, W-I-N-E-L-L at
There
Yahoo.
you go. Thank you, Carmen. Look at that. What a sweetheart. Barbie.
His new agent.
That's right.
Yeah. So folks, don't go anywhere.
Barbie beat that.
There you go.
Brief timeout. We'll be back with comedian, actor Sherwin XL, followed by R&B great. You know the Don. Don't go anywhere, folks. For nearly a decade, Evan Ginsberg's Legends Radio has featured interviews with the greatest names in the arts and sports. Heard worldwide at legendsradio.net, the program has featured these great musical legends: Ray Manzarek of The Doors, Billy Corgan of Smashing Pumpkins, Judy Collins, Roberta Flack, and many more. Stars from movies, TV, and comedy have included Jenny McCarthy, Wayne Brady, 30 Rock's Judah Friedlander, Shelley Berman, Jackie the Joke Man Martling, David Allen Greer, and Paul Mooney. Stars of pro wrestling and MMA include Bruno Sammartino, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Superstar Billy Graham, and Frank Shamrock. Co-hosted by renowned journalist Dr. Mike Lano, Legends Radio is heard Wednesdays 7 p.m. to 9:20 p.m. Eastern Standard. We are archived 24/7 with hundreds of hours of classic interviews. Legends Radio also features the best in indie music, showcasing talent deserving wider exposure.
I'm from Brooklyn, baby. Don't forget the gravy. We are soldiers.
You missed the birth of your mother and father. Don't you dare miss Evan Ginsberg's Legends Radio.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful framed prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
right, we are back with Legends TV, and I'm going to let my special co-host Carmen M. Cologne tell us about our next guest.
Sherwin Excel, I mean, there's a lot to tell. He's actor, comedian, model. He'll do anything for a laugh, won't you?
Wow, you sound like a real whore. He'll do anything for a cookie. Oh man.
Go ahead. Why don't you tell us? That's right. We have to at least, let's start backwards. Let's start with what you're doing next, because it's amazing.
All right, next up, I'm going to be doing Atlantic City.
Absolutely.
With, J. Anthony Brown, you know the community goes, watch out now. I'm going to be working with him in Atlantic City, January 18th, 19th. And we're going to have a good time out there. I'm doing the whole weekend. It's going to be great. And, you know, my stomping grounds have been Janelle's First Friday Comedy Series in Brooklyn. But now I'm going from Brooklyn to Atlantic City. I can't wait.
Where in Atlantic City?
At a place called Kelsey's. Kelsey's in Atlantic City. Come see Sherwin XL, and I'll be there all weekend long, and you're going to have a good time. I guarantee it. Catch me on Twitter. I'll be pushing it out on Facebook. I am here with John. I'm here with Evan. I'm here with Carmen. I'm here with You Know the Don, and you're here. I'm here with you. Please come on down and see me. You'll see him. You'll see J. Anthony Brown, and you'll also see a young lady by the name of Amira Ryans, and you'll see a young lady by the name of Shatara. They'll be on the weekend with me. Come. Come, have a good time. We have food, drinks at Kelsey's. Good food, much fun. You know, hey, Michael Jackson's dad worked with me. Come work with me. Come see me do my thing.
How is an Atlantic City crowd different from a typical comedy club crowd?
Atlantic City? Actually, this is going to be my first time there.
Oh, okay. So you don't know the answer. Yeah.
Well, there is no difference. Look, Seinfeld said it best. Sometimes, you know, the crowd will love you and sometimes they won't, but you just got to keep moving. You got to keep that working. That's what I'm doing, Evan.
And speaking of moving, you're doing movies, and we're going to show a clip from your new movie. Set it up for us.
All right. The Starks Coalition is done by Harris Haith Productions. Harris Haith is the author of Growing Up Laughing with Eddie Murphy. He's Eddie and Charlie's cousin. Grew up with them, and he put this movie together called The Starks Coalition. And Mr. Starks is basically working in Wall Street and he's having a good time. He's a married man, and he goes to Atlantic City with his business buddies and has a wild time and winds up being homeless and then working his way back. And as he works his way back, gets himself into a lot of trouble.
Interesting thing. Let's see the clip, folks.
So, gentlemen, we got 2 great quarters in a row for a change.
Good.
Let's keep that up Monday when we get back. Let's have fun in Atlantic City.
When it all is over, nobody hears you now.
Pat, I've been calling you all morning.
What up, man?
What do you mean you lost it all?
I mortgaged the house, everything, man.
You know what, Justin? You're fired.
Nah, I don't need none of you. Get out.
You're blowing it big time.
I don't need none of you. Get out.
Call my name when it's over.
What's a nice guy like you doing out here, man?
Nobody needs you when you fall.
I want to introduce you to Justin Starks. He's good people. If you're a friend of Q's, then you're a friend of mine. They took him to the hospital.
Which hospital is he in?
They took him to mainland.
Come on, man, let's go.
First practice now, this, man.
Everybody makes mistakes and everybody does things that they're not proud of. Please come home.
Is Justin Starks here yet?
Yes, he is. Right this way.
Steve Garnett, International Operations Manager, Supan Industries. Let me fill you in on the business plan.
Breaking report, we have just received news into our newsroom that Justin Starks, the hero former homeless man who helped found and create the Homeless Employment Advancement Program, or HEAP, was arrested today and charged with treason.
If you only knew, and if you only saw their faces, and if you only knew. Free Justin Starks! Free Justin Starks! Free Justin Starks! Free Justin Starks! Free Justin Starks!
right, folks, we're back, and that was an upcoming film that's had quite a bit of success. Tell us what's been happening with the film.
Oh yeah, basically the film, it went to the Down Jones Beach, Atlantic City Film Festival and the Cinefest, and went there, and amazingly we won Best Dramatic Film, Best Dramatic Actress, Best Dramatic Actor, and Best Directed Film. And Harris Eighth also took it up to the United Nations. So
I think that's wonderful. That's great.
It is. It's
Comedians are good actors. Comedians come from pain, right?
Yeah, I was telling Carmen that, do you know Al Pacino was a comedian?
Really?
Yeah, he started off as a comedian.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Some of
I'm a student of the craft, Evan.
About the last 10 years, a lot of his movies were so ridiculous they were comical.
I mean, but early on, I could see that comic, like in Panic in Needle Park.
Dog Day Afternoon.
Yeah, that too.
Exactly.
Brings a comedic quality, yeah. The great Al.
You have to. Yeah. Oh, we actually...
And of course, Scarface was a comedy, right?
Was
Over
it
the
really?
top.
Sherwin and I did the Black Expo this past weekend, and it was amazing. He did the emceeing for the entire event.
Yes.
And so we sort of struck up a friendship, and after that, it was like, just let me know where you're at, brother. Just let me know where you're at.
Definitely. So, it's been crazy. I was telling her, just to give a little history. Started off as a child actor. My mother got me into acting.
Child actor. It's good you're still alive.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just school. My mother and my teacher. I played a dentist, and my teacher told my mom that I used to do impressions very good as a child. And my teacher had this dentist that had to sound like Tony the Tiger. Yeah. Like when you brush your teeth 3 times a day, it keeps your teeth looking great. So I was a little kid doing that, doing the Three Stooges, doing Fred Sanford and stuff. So the teacher wanted me to do that, so I did that. And then as I grew up, I was telling her too, I was a little fat kid. Yeah. So my mother used to sing Mr. Big Stuff. So then that turned into, I loved hip hop. And from hip hop, I got into it a little bit. I worked with one of Wyclif's cousins, and we had band management stopped. Had a dare doing comedy, and like I told you, Joe Donovan from here. Right. I used to work at used to do security with Morgan Stanley, and that same building where Caroline's on Broadway is. I took comedy classes, which I was like, comedy classes? What if I fail? So yeah. So it's like, if I'm not funny, I'm like gonna get an F.
Hence Sherwin XL.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, XL.
There you go.
Yeah, so trying to excel at it. So from there, I went ahead and did the Apollo Theater, like I was telling you earlier.
How did that go?
I had a great time there. Today's children are rude, but the adults, before I even had to say anything to them, the adults in the crowd yelled at them for me to shut them up so they can hear me. And an agent from there contacted me. I wound up working with Michael Jackson's father on Joe Jackson's Hip Hop Boot Camp.
How did it feel to walk on a sacred stage like the Apollo?
Oh, man. I was talking to the Don earlier, and it's all about being nervous is natural, but you have to be anxious in doing this. Yeah. Everybody in here, everybody that's in here has a journey to take, and you should be anxious to enjoy your journey.
And turn the nervousness into nervous energy. Turn it into a positive once you get out there.
Yes,
of course.
Definitely.
Yeah. And it's so funny, but it's a lot of what we talk about. The more you fear it, the more you should push for it.
Yeah.
The more you fear it, the more you should push for it. And it's the way to live, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No regrets. Just keep
regrets.
going.
Not fear, fun.
Right.
And what do you consider some of the highlights so far? You're still a young guy. Looking back?
Well, this is a highlight right now.
Oh, thank you.
Being here is a highlight,
Appreciate
big
it.
highlight. The New York Black Expo was fun, very fun. I got to introduce Ray Vaughan and international reggae star and the R&B
performer
Don, Mr. You know the Don is here tonight.
It's gonna be amazing.
That's been wonderful. Of course, being a father, been wonderful. I have a daughter.
How old?
And she's 11.
Oh.
That's a nice age.
And she's comical herself.
Yes. So this is before the shotgun stage.
Yes.
That'll be coming.
Definitely. No, actually, I'm locking and loading now. Definitely.
Wow.
But working with Joe Jackson was pretty fun, and I'm really looking forward to Atlantic City because last time when I went to Atlantic City was off of the movie Starks Coalition. That was wonderful, And this time I'm stepping on the stage with J. Anthony Brown's, it's the J Spot, and you can see that on eventbrite.com, and you can look up the J Spot and purchase your tickets and come on down and have a good time.
I was just going to say, on Facebook, what's your tag so that people can find you?
Yes, you can type in, there's 2. Now, there's something funny because you know the Don and Carmen were making fun of me.
Yeah.
You see, there's 2 Sherwin XLs.
You can never have enough Sherwin XL.
Yeah, so there's Sherwin XL, SHERWIN XL, which is the way to spell it. Then there's my personal, which Facebook won't let me spell it because it looks like I'm, related to Superman somehow. XEL, Kal-El, XL, like that.
Okay.
But that's my personal one. If you want to reach out to me, you can reach me that way. If you want to book me, if you want a bunch of comedians, you want a variety show, give me a call. 347-792-9475.
Go a little slower, please.
Yeah.
347-792-9475.
There you go.
Don't mind me. I'm just being
Sherwin XL, thank you so much. And you're going to do a live set of comedy for us later in the show.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much
for
appearing. And we'll be right back with You Know the Don, R&B great. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hogshair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 of a cup.
All right, and we are back with Legends TV. And anyone that's seen this show knows I love R&B. Just the other week, we had Solomon Witherspoon in from Minneapolis, Carlton J. Smith in from Shanghai, China. We did an all R&B show, if you check the archives. And joining us is You Know the Don.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
And I was watching all your videos, and you're a young guy, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, it has that old school feel, but it kind of still has that like R. Kelly kind of nasty side to it. I like your music. I like your music.
They're not underage.
They're not underage.
They're not underage.
So tell us about some of your musical influences.
Growing up, the people that inspired me the most, my family is from Trinidad and Tobago, so I have a Trini side to me. I listen to a lot of Caribbean music.
Mighty Sparrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows!
I had a girlfriend from Trinidad. I know.
Uh-oh.
TNT posse.
Uh-oh.
Can you find time, Evan?
Oh, we can't take you anywhere.
Growing up, I like a lot of artists like Shaggy, Buju Banton. I like Fugees, Biggie, Tupac. I like you know, Al Green.
Oh, yeah.
I like Marvin Gaye. You know, the list is endless. You know.
I'm so old. I saw Marvin Gaye live back in the
Wow.
70s. And you know who opened for him? Frankie Beverly.
Wow.
Opened for him before anybody knew who he was. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Marvin had stage fright. Do you know
Really?
that? Yeah, yeah. He did not like performing live. Al Green is like the world's greatest live performer. I mean, unbelievable. Especially in his prime back in the 70s.
Wow, that's amazing.
I once saw Al Green in the 70s. The women stormed the stage. There was like 100 women on stage. It was insane. I mean, so you have that side to you, the that, you know, lover image in your videos, and tell us a little about that.
Well, you know, it's a gift and a curse. You know, the first thing when people see me, they be like, "What are you? Are you like a model? Are you?" I'm like, "No, I do hip hop and R&B. I'm a music artist." You know, but you know, it's a blessing. You know, you use it to your advantage. It's been quite a journey. You know, I've been blessed to accomplish a lot of different things because of my music, because of my look, and because of the type of music, the genre of music I've chosen to do.
And when you're recording, there's kind of a line you cross where, for example, a Robin Thicke, sometimes he could come off like as a court jester instead of, you know, how do you choose that line where you're not crossing? Because I've seen people that have like laughed at R. Kelly sometimes, depending on the song. Like, how do you decide how far to go?
I have a team around me. So, you know, before anything, you know, before I record, you know, my producer, he's like, "Let me hear what you got." And he'd be like, maybe you should change that line a little bit, or so on and so forth. But when it comes to music, I'm like an instrument. So based upon how, it's like anything else, writing a movie or being an actor or whatever instrument is given to me, I try to play that part. So if it sounds sad, I try to write about how I felt today, or, you know, if somebody broke my heart, I'm going to write about that. If it's upbeat or high tempo, I write about a party or something fun, or, you know, something of that nature.
Some artists write better from pain. Some artists write better when they're in love. What about you?
You know what? That's kind of tricky for me because I enjoy living so much. I enjoy every avenue of life. You know, I believe in order to live, you must change, you must grow, you must experience. You know, so I look at life as, when it comes to writing, I love every spectrum of it. What a lot of people like from me, I can say, is the party side of it. They like when I write about women, and they also enjoy the pain of it, because they say Pisces are great people at expressing themselves when it comes to, I'm very artistic, so.
There you go. And we're gonna show a brief clip of yours, and this is very introspective, and I think you'll enjoy this, folks. Check this out.
8 million strong in New York City. How do you stand out? Just gotta be willing to be yourself. You gotta be willing to be different. You can't be scared to be you.
I was raised in Brooklyn, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. It's one of the greatest places to ever be. So multicultural. So many great artists, legends were born in Brooklyn. Biggie Smalls, Jay-Z. The list is endless.
Music is a way of life for me. I believe an artist is like an instrument, playing within the melody of the beat. That makes it so beautiful, to be able to capture rhythm. Without music, it's like my soul will be lost. Music, fashion, living in the mecca of the world of hip-hop. So many opportunities, so many different ventures, so many things you can do. Just everything. This is the mecca. It's the city. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere in the world.
pulse. I am the present. I am right now. You know the dawn is the future.
All right, you know the Don, philosophizing on life and music. And speaking of great music, next week here on Legends TV, we have Martha Wash from the Weather Girls. So we have some major artists that come in on the show. And I enjoyed that very much.
Thank you.
And Carmen, from a woman's perspective, what's your take on the music of You Know the Don?
Well, as you have, I've watched his videos, and he walks that fine line, but he does give a great deal of respect to the women in his videos. So it's not this feeling of they're being arm candy. They're very much an integral part of the music.
He's clearly a romantic.
Did you see the move? Did you see the move? He's like, you know the Don. Yes, he had. That's Hollywood. That was a Hollywood move. That was a smooth Hollywood move he just did there.
No doubt.
I heard a little Marvin Gaye influence there.
Absolutely.
From the What's Going On period.
We had the absolute pleasure at the expo to have You Know the Don perform his upcoming single coming out in January.
Yes.
And it's a duet with him and a reggae sensation, Ray Vaughan. You have to talk about the single.
Well, basically, Ray Vaughan is a Grammy Award-winning artist. He's toured the world and worked with Shaggy. We have a song called Patron in My Cup. It's a very fun song, very colorful music video. We did a video release party on December 17th, at a place called 9A. It's a brand new hot spot in New York City, and everyone came out, the industry was out, and it was awesome. We also performed it live at the Black Expo, which was an excellent live performance.
It was amazing.
And I'm just loving the experience. I'm loving the ride and the blessing that comes with it.
On Legends TV and Legends Radio, we've had some great R&B artists, and inevitably they tell me we make our living in Europe and Asia because the American people neglect their own art form. What's your take on that?
I agree. My goal is to tour Japan, Asia, to explore Europe, because actually the name of my album that I'm going to be coming out with is called European Dreams.
There you go.
So.
All right. And tell the viewers how they could get in touch with you.
The easiest way to find me, I'll give you the correct spelling of my name, which is UKNOTHADON. You Know the Don. You will look for me on youknowthedon.com. You can find me on Facebook, You Know the Don, Instagram, You Know the Don, Twitter, You Know the Don.
And it says that on your birth certificate, You Know the Don.
Pretty much. Well branded all around. Go on my YouTube, check out my latest videos. Check me out. I think you'll love what you see.
All right. And what we're going to do is take a very brief commercial break. Sherwin XL is going to do a comedy set, and You Know the Don's going to do a live music set. It's going to be hot, folks. Don't go anywhere.
When your cable's on the fritz, you get frustrated. When you get frustrated, your daughter imitates. When your daughter imitates, she gets thrown out of school. When she gets thrown out of school, she meets undesirables. When she meets undesirables, she ties the knot with undesirables. And when she ties the knot with undesirables, you get a grandson with a dog collar. Don't have a grandson with a dog collar. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV. When your cable company keeps you on hold, you get angry. When you get angry, you go blow off steam. When you go blow off steam, accidents happen. When accidents happen, you get an eye patch. When you get an eye patch, people think you're tough. When people think you're tough, people want to see how tough. And when people want to see how tough, you wake up in a roadside ditch. Don't wake up in a roadside ditch. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV. When you pay too much for cable, you throw things. When you throw things, people think you have anger issues. When people think you have anger issues, your schedule clears up. When your schedule clears up, you grow a scraggly beard. When you grow a scraggly beard, you start taking in stray animals. And when you start taking in stray animals, you can't stop taking in stray animals. Stop taking in stray animals. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
You know you already want a Toyota, but when you want more from your Toyota store, you want Smithtown Toyota, where every Toyota comes with Smithtown Toyota's Toyota for Life program, giving you lifetime New York State inspections, lifetime 10% discounts on all parts and service, 2 years of complimentary oil changes, 2 years of scheduled maintenance, and more, all at no cost to you, plus low clear-out deals on every Toyota in stock. Get more from your Toyota store. Hurry to Smithtown Toyota.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and senior citizens of all ages, I am now and forever will be glorious son, the only one, the ordinary, extraordinary, and the greatest boom boom baby of them all, Sherwin XL. I am here on Legends TV. Evan Ginberg, thank you so much for having me here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is rounding down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year to you, just in case if I don't see you. But listen, today I am here not only as a comedian, but as a man who's tired of something. I am tired. Don't cry. I'll do that. I am tired of this nonsense. I heard Jay-Z say once, I guess I got my swagger back. That's cool for him. But I'm not into swag. You know what I mean? You know what I'm into? I'm into soul power. You know why? Because the swagger, I don't like it. I'll tell you why. The uniform. You know, the pants, you know, people walking around like emperor penguins. I can't do it. I can't. No, I'm not going to do it. No. Soul power. You remember back in the days, Evan, you said you're old school. I'm old. You're just old. Listen, from back in the day, he said 60s. I'm a 70s baby. Listen, guys used to walk like this back in the day. You know, the cool stroll. Used to be strolling, pimping, you know. I don't know what this, I can't get with that. And back to walking. Now, Carmen has some wonderful shoes. We had a conversation earlier. She has on some sexy, wonderful shoes. Hopefully you'll focus in on that later. There are some women who cannot walk right in those high heels. What do they walk like? Well, remember Jurassic Park? Remember the raptors? Remember the raptors? You remember the raptors, you remember. They walk like that, but the crazy thing is to me, the gay brothers tell them how to walk. Like, you don't know how to walk? No, like this, like this. You walk like this, okay? You walk like this, darling. Follow me, follow me. Now, drives me crazy, but this is what we're left with. But the other thing is, I want to give, before I get off the stage, I want to give something to you. I talked to Evan about it earlier, not on TV, but I used to do a little hip-hop myself. Now, singers, rappers, you know, you guys are cool. Yes, you are. But comedians, like when I walked in here, they thought I was an R&B star. It must be the shades. This is what I look like without the shades. Well, you know, it's just my thing. Now, I want to give you here on Legends TV something to remember Sherwin XL by. But first, let me give you this. I am something special. I'll tell you what I am. I'm very special. See, my father is from North Kakalaki. My mother is from Trinidad and Tobago. And that makes me something special. That makes me a country coconut. And being a country coconut, I think about crazy things. Now, Rayvon, he's from Jamaica, right? No. He's from Barbados, but Shaggy from Jamaica. No. Them, you and I Trini. But now, listen, you know the Don Trini, I Trini. But listen, our Jamaican cousins, They always take somebody's song and turn it into their own. And we wonder how they do this. You know, the old saying is, if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. So Sherwin XL did it himself. Now, if Diddy and let's say take somebody from Jamaica, Elephant Man, did a song from somebody on the countryside, one of our country cousins. Let's take the Man in Black. Let's take Johnny Cash. If Johnny Cash had a song called Fire on Them, and they remixed it, what would everything sound like? Well, I did it myself, so let me do it for you. Here's Johnny Cash. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. And it's way too late when they realize, look real deep into my eyes and understand that I'm a lawman. The last thing that they'll hear is bang, bang when I fire on them when I start to ride. They run every time. When they see my shield, the thunder's revealed and they leave my town forever. Bang when I fire on them, yeah. Now, if Elephant Man and Diddy remix this, what would it sound like? I guess like this. Bad boy. You know we had to do a Dirty Cash remix. Come out and play. No, Diddy. We're going to do this Acapulco scene. Acapulco. Good to go. It's way too late when them realize. Look real deep into my eyes. Understand the elephant is Batman. Last thing that them hear is bam, bam. More fire for them, more fire for them. When I lift up my nine, they run every time. When I appear, they steal my troubles. I hear from a lyrical lead. Them whatever. Bam, more fire for them, more fire for them. Yeah, good to go. Now, back to what I was talking about with rapping. I'm a musical comedian. So I'm something new. Never seen me before, but you will see me more. Now, just want to give a dedication to all the comedians that I hold dear. Here we go. Start off with Richard Pryor, end off with Red Fox. Here we go. That's right, we bad. So don't think, just laugh while you're learning from the dark disciple of the beast of burden, the son of Sam Kinison. I'm just kidding, son. I'm sick of the Bill Hicks with new these skits. Every set, every mic check's not easy being me because I get no respect. Oh, because you think I'm crazy. But you don't understand your little test tube, baby. I'm going to be a rich chicken, there's no doubt. Step my way, you get knocked the hell out. But that's only if your soul's too crummy. Watch out now, you big dummy. My name is Sherwin XL. I'm on Legends TV, Evans Ginsberg. Thank you very much. Happy holidays. I'm Sherwin XL. Peace.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful frame prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
One, two, 1, 2. I go by the name You Know the Don.
We gon' party on your birthday.
Yes.
We gon' party on your big day. We gon' party on your birthday. We can get it on. We
We gon' party on your birthday. We gon' party on your B-day. We gon' party on your birthday.
It's a celebration, ain't it? Picture perfect, see that picture, let me paint it. I'm a painter when depicted.
You're my girl and you gifted.
I sing these words like a silhouette. She aroused and she soaking wet. Rose petal candle lights in the air. Pink pussycat, baby come here. It's that time of the year. February 14th, whisper in your ear. I got you feeling kinda motionless. I got a gift for you, baby, come open it. So succumb to these handcuffs. She a freak and she love getting roughed up. This is any means necessary. It's your birthday and landed in February.
We gon' party on your birthday.
Yes.
We gon' party on your B-day. We gon' party on your birthday.
We live on Evan's show, baby. We gonna have some fun.
We gon' party on your B-day. We gon' party on your birthday.
I'm in love with my lady friend.
So I treat you like my girlfriend. So I treat you like my best friend. So I treat you like my best friend.
All day, lingerie and champagne, whipped cream, it feel like a wet dream. Yup, let me touch you in the right place. This is Facebook, I don't need MySpace. So let me add you on Twitter. Forget your ex-man, mine a lot bigger.
I got you screaming like a virgin. I said I know I got you open.
Cause now you're dealing with a grown man. We in that villa having sex in that white sand. You a freak, I'm exotic, go figure. You like it rough, keep your hands off the trigger.
We gon' party on your birthday. We gon' party on your B-day. We gon' party on your birthday. We gon' party on your birthday. We gon' party on your B-day. We gon' party on your birthday.
You see, the problem is, a lot of y'all ain't as fly as me. Unfortunately, you don't look as good as me. So what I'ma do, I'ma take the problem off your hands, and I'ma take your woman with me, and we're gonna fly to Milan and have some fun. Let's go.
We gon' party on your birthday. We gon' party on your B-day. We gon' party on your birthday.
Yes.
We gon' party on your birthday. We gon' party on your B-day.
Yes.
We gon' party on your birthday.
Let's go to the next track.
We gon' party on your birthday.
Once again, I go by the name You Know the Dawn. And we gonna have some fun. So we gonna take a flight now.
I feel like I'm on a beautiful beach somewhere.
Sipping on pina coladas. Yes.
Pina coladas.
Hey love, you can stay up in my condo. I'm from New York, baby, I ain't from Toronto. You see the car, that's a Murcielago. A lot of women follow everywhere that I go. She from New York, but she moved to Chicago. Big city, big dreams. Nice shape, nice ass, nice jeans. Louis Vuitton, her walk so mean. It's all good cause every king need a queen. Hey young world, hey young girl, I'm doing my thing. My success, the drama it brings. I need a girl like Rihanna or Beyonce. You wanna settle down, I'll be your fiance. We take trips, Gucci this and Gucci that. We got a chauffeur, baby, we can sit back. Sip rosé, sip till the port. New York, you can take your clothes off. Take trips out to LA. New York is where I stay. Crown Heights, raise the BK.
Where we going now?
You got me feeling so excited, I just want to have you. I want you here with me, now let me see, I want to grab you. Look girl, we can land at the Clearport. Take trips, take flights, no airports. Fly G4s, take G5s. I'm the Empire State and I'm yay high. I'm a good look, shorty need a good man. I'm far from broke, he stacks in that rubber band. Hey, welcome to that good life. I'm trying to find me a good wife. Not yet, cause right now I'm still chillin' now. A couple model chicks, put them in the video. Down the catwalk, let me see that catwalk. I'm so indifferent, I'm so New York. Yup, let it chirp, let it whisper. 2 drinks, 1 shot, let me kiss her. After the night, I probably won't miss her. Take trips out to LA. New York is where I stay. Crown Heights, Race, and BK. Where we going now? You got me feeling so excited. I just want to have you. I want you here with me. Now let me see how I want to grab you. Quick question, tell me who the fly is. You see the buildings in the sky, I'm the highest. You see the stars in the sky, I'm the brightest. All the rappers in the game, I'm the nicest. You do a record with your boy, so priceless. Champagne, let it pour, call your highness. Highness, highness. Take trips out to LA. New York is where I stay. Crown Heights, Race, and BK. Where we going now? You got me feeling so excited. I just want to have you. I want you here with me. Now let me see how I want to grab you. Once again, I go by the name You Know the Don. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook. Google me. UKNOTHADON. And I'm out of here. Love y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Evan. Thank you for having me.